Okay, sir. हाँ.
Okay.
Good evening,
Hello.
sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Hello.
Good
Hi,
evening. Good
Hello.
Ashwini.
evening.
Yes, ma'am. And so I think let's start the conversation which we have been planning to do. And accordingly, जो हम लोगों का topic था, technology and upliftment of government schools. So
Yes.
I think before starting, let's have a quick overview and discussion over the condition of schools. I mean, point of view and picture, पीछे का background. Sir, I think government schools are इसलिए necessary हैं because this is where majority of India goes, willingly or unwillingly, either way. But what is happening in our schools? Schools are supposed to be place where the child learns to comprehend and ask, critically question करना, critically analyze करना, जो उसकी पूरी life है further evolve होगी, वो उसके life का जो सबसे crucial development phase है वो school ही है. And school is the place of जहां से बच्चों के बीच में एक यूनिफॉर्मिटी आती है, बिकॉज बहुत बार सबके पेरेंट्स जरूरी नहीं है कि एक जैसे एजुकेटेड हो, बट एटलीस्ट वी कैन ट्रस्ट कि स्कूल में आके सारे बच्चों को एक जैसा पढ़ने का माहौल मिलेगा और इंटरेक्ट करने का माहौल मिलेगा. बट क्वेश्चन की बट द थिंग इज, क्या आर वी एबल टू डू दिस इन आवर गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स? बिकॉज कहने को हमारे पास एक लिटरेसी रेट है, बट जो हम लोगों का डेमोग्राफिक डिविडेंड है, आर वी एक्चुअली एबल टू डू समथिंग अबाउट इट? Unfortunately, the story is not so rosy. It has to be taken with a pinch of salt, and we have to work upon it. Because हो क्या रहा है, बच्चे सारे स्कूल्स में नहीं है, मोस्ट ऑफ देम ड्रॉप आउट. अगर वो एनरोल करते भी है तो फिर बहुत जल्दी वो ड्रॉप आउट भी कर जाते हैं ड्यू टू देयर इकोनॉमिक एंड सोशल रीजंस एंड समटाइम्स अदर रीजंस ऑल्सो. द सेकेंड थिंग इज, टीचर्स एडिक्वेट अमाउंट में नहीं है, तो टीचर टू स्टूडेंट रेशियो बहुत प्रॉब्लमेटिक हो जाता है. इट बिकम्स लिटिल ट्रबलसम एंड टीचर पे लोड बहुत हो जाता है. एंड बिकॉज आई हैव सीन दिस पर्सनली फ्रॉम मेरी एक फ्रेंड, शी इज अ टीचर इन गवर्नमेंट स्कूल, और प्लस एक ही टीचर पे प्रेशर आता है कि वो 10 अलग अलग क्लास के बच्चों को एक साथ पढ़ाए. सो द एफिशिएंसी एंड द लर्निंग कैपेबिलिटी गेट्स अफेक्टेड. एंड थर्ड थिंग, जितना होना चाहिए, बहुत बार बच्चे आर लैगिंग इनफैक्ट in their capacities to comprehend, to do basic arithmetic and English. So ये मैम सिचुएशन है. एंड क्या हम लोग इसमें कुछ कर सकते हैं? व्हाट कैन वी डू जहां हम लोग टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज कर सकते हैं? हाउ कैन वी इम्प्लीमेंट एंड यूज टेक्नोलॉजी टू ब्रिज दिस गैप?
Right, Ashwini. As you rightly said, अभी जो हम लोग देख रहे हैं गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स एंड प्राइवेट स्कूल्स में, सो गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स आर स्टिल लैगिंग बिहाइंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. ठीक है. तो सबसे पहले जो हम लोग देखेंगे, व्हाट वी विल सी इज, वेर यू सेड that many of the kids are not coming to school at all, or they drop out and other things. So first of all, where what we have to do is educate the parents, give that knowledge to the parents that they understand what are the benefits, right? What people think over there, who are coming to government schools, they are from different classes of the society, right? And especially in the rural areas, mostly it's their livelihood. So if you go to see, you have to understand, they also have to understand the importance of education. So that over there, that awareness has to be there for those kids. In terms of, secondly, what I will talk is in terms of infrastructure and other things. So our government has a lot of schemes and other things, but over there in the rural areas, the infrastructure is not there compared to the towns and cities, right? Where the kids have the
Yes, ma'am.
capability, for innovations and other things. The kids are very talented. I've seen there are lots of people who are coming up many professors, many volunteers who are coming and teaching the kids. If you see, in many cases they
Yes,
are
ma'am.
teaching to get that technology or
Yes,
that
ma'am.
awareness to the students. And in terms of like creativity and other things, so those kids also have a lot of creativity. The thing is to get that creativity out from their inborn talent out to the world. So that is something where we as mentors need to help them out, collaborate with different companies, different different state governments, where we can get that innovation or that mentoring to the kids, to have different kinds of exams and other things where we can bring out the best talent out, and then get them provide those skills in terms of scholarships, in terms of trainings. So a lot of things have to be done. Ashutosh, you want to
Yes,
add
ma'am.
anything?
Yes. See, the situation is alarming in the sense that already you have highlighted. We have two, three major issues. For example, in the village side, if you go, the parents are, I mean, not very much educated, and they do not know the value of education. So, of course, we as an individual, as a company, or as a group, it's a very difficult task for whole of India to go and educate all the people, residing in the villages. But still, we can have some programs which will be, beneficial for the parents. And then once the parents understand the value of education, then definitely they will be, I mean, sending their wards and the children to the government schools. Now, another thing you have told about the infrastructure, why it is not there properly, because of a lot of reasons. We could discuss long for that, why it is not there in any way. So one is infrastructure. Another one is the problem of teachers. Teachers, as Ashwini was telling in the beginning, that they are burdened, right? There are less number of teachers. The ratio is very less, and somewhere the teacher is more and the students are not there. So lot of issues, right? So how can we uh, you know um, uh, reduce this kind of plight of the children and the people residing inside the I mean in the rural areas, to get cheaper education, to get education from the infrastructure and schools and other things provided by the government, right? So now at present, I don't think the government infrastructure, whatever is there, is being used for proper education. So definitely, as a technocrat, as a mm, I mean, uh, citizen of this country, if we could do something, we can do something, and there are technologies in which definitely we can start small, but we can make it as a what do you call it, as a campaign, and then we can reach wider spectrum of the people and the geography.
Right. So if we have to start at Ashutosh, so there are many
Mm,
things, as we said, in terms of infrastructure, we can go on, right, with a lot
mm,
of things. And many things
mm.
in terms of the infrastructure is beyond our control as well. But
Yes.
I think we can provide some kind of, facilities to these schools where, they can use our, you know, are with rickshaw or privileges where they
Yes.
can use that to get some sort of infrastructure in their particular schools. Also, in terms of when we talk about teacher empowerment, right? When we talk, many a times the teachers are still, using. If we go to reality, if you see in other countries, the syllabus what we are using is quite outdated compared to what is there in the market. So how can we empower them is one more thing. So I think in terms of from Rid Rickshaw side also we have a lot of skill development and other things. So we can
So yes, yes,
utilize.
definitely. Whatever you are saying is absolutely bang on,
Hmm.
Parisha. We can do two, three things very, I mean, prominently and effectively. First thing is we can train the teachers. We can even train some of the community people, identify some of the person who can train the trainer concept, right? Who can
Yes.
use train the trainer concept, and we can train one person and make him the trainer of a village, right?
Hmm.
Maybe a lady, or maybe one male and one female, right? Like some schemes are coming, this drone didi or something like that, health didi
Yes,
like that,
yes, yes.
so education didi like that, right? So
Anganwadi.
he can, yes, anything
Yes,
Ashwini or
Ashwini.
There's something like Anganwadi. We can
like Anganwadi,
use
yes.
and
So
collaborate with the local people.
Anganwadi, you can collaborate with the state government, and it can be a good scheme. And then we can train, we can identify some educated person there, and we can train very nicely what to do. We can give an app depending upon which type of people there. We can customize our app, right,
Hmm.
for a particular area. ठीक है ना? So we can also put, for example, somewhere, Telangana, let's say. So Telangana Telugu is being prominent, this thing. In the borders of Telangana and Orissa, you have Oriya plus Telugu. So like that, you can have apps in which the trainer that you are training, with Vriksha is training, he or she is going to train the parents. They are going to train the parents. We can even monitor them in a, let's say, 2 weeks, or let's say in a month. So what is going on, like that. And then this will, I am definitely sure, I am sure that this will of course improve the knowledge as well as information, and the value of in the minds of the parents, right? New parents, small children, how the practical purposes and the syllabus,
Hmm.
syllabus part is another one. So syllabus, you can align the syllabus with uh, the world's best practices in other countries, right? In other countries, you can match that syllabus. कर सकते हैं इसमें एक चीज और भी कर सकते हैं कि यू कैन यूज दिस IoT, to connect the schools, okay, and deliver materials, deliver lectures sometimes,
Mm.
okay, connect to the authorities as well as uh, the organizations like us, right? So this way, definitely, you can separately also give your service to the schools, through, of course, through the government officials, and get some orders and do it, because government totally cannot involved in this, right? So because of obvious reasons, they are not going to involve, because if they are fully involved, or if they might have been involved till now, the situation would not have been like this. ओके, तो दिस इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग। वो लोग अगर चाहते तो ऐसा होता ही नहीं। तो इसलिए वो लोग क्योंकि नहीं चाहते हैं, तो हमारे जैसा संस्थान को नीचे आना पड़ेगा, एंड वी कैन अप्लाई स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स। ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल गेमिंग इन सब्जेक्ट्स, लाइक शी वाज टेलिंग मैथ्स में, तो उसमें कुछ गेमिंग प्लेटफॉर्म बना के बच्चों को किस तरह से, प्राइमरी के बच्चों को या मिडिल स्कूल के बच्चों को किस तरह से हम लोग इन्वॉल्व कर सकते हैं। तो गेमिंग प्लेटफॉर्म बनाएंगे, उसमें मैथमेटिक्स कैसे सिखा सकते हैं, बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स। उसी तरह से 9th 10th में किस तरह से हम लोग गेमिंग के माध्यम से हम लोग इंटरेस्टिंग बना सकते हैं सब्जेक्ट्स को। इतिहास को कैसे हम लोग एक मतलब छोटा छोटा वीडियोस बना के किस तरह से कहानी सुना सकते हैं। तो देर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट वी कैन डू, या।
So
ओके,
basically, we have to diversify our and make that learning process creative and more. उसको अलग अलग वे
ऑफ
में,
कोर्स,
जैसे आप हिस्ट्री वाला बोले तो वी कैन यूज एनिमेशन। और अभी तो आजकल एआई जो
या
आया है तो उससे ज्यादा बहुत अच्छा एनिमेशन बन पा रहा है, लाइक कमिंग टू लाइफ ऐसा।
यस यस,
और
यू कैन डू इट। नो, एआई एआई देखो खाली हेल्प करता है। एआई जो है ना, एआई से सब कुछ नहीं कर सकते
हाँ
एक्चुअली। अभी हो रहा
हाँ,
है,
ऑफ कोर्स एआई
लेकिन
इज अ टूल। हाँ
स्पेसिफिक स्पेसिफिक आप काम नहीं कर सकते। एआई से कुछ हेल्प ले सकते हैं, कुछ गाइडलाइन ले सकते हैं।
हाँ
Specifically, you know that you cannot do much, but unless until you yourself do it. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेटर राइटिंग हो गया, कुछ स्पेलिंग ठीक करना हो गया, कुछ चीज के बारे में जानना हो गया,
हाँ,
कुछ जैसे गूगल से हम लोग देख लेते हैं। तो एआई जो है थोड़ा सा गूगल से बेटर चीज लेके देता है तुमको, लेकिन वो तुमको स्पेसिफिक
enhanced
जो
version of
प्रॉब्लम है,
Google.
वो उसका सोल्यूशन नहीं दे सकेगा अनलेस अनटिल यू इन्वॉल्व योरसेल्फ। सो सपोज आपको एक एनिमेशन बनाना है, तो एनिमेशन तुमको एनिमेशन जानना
हाँ
पड़ेगा। एआई तुमको बना के एक
हाँ
वो एक
राइट।
जनरल बना के दे देगा, तो उससे काम नहीं होगा।
हाँ 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 राइट राइट सर। एंड जो बच्चे हैं ना उनको इन्वॉल्व करना इस प्रोसेस में अलोंग विथ द किड्स, अलोंग विद द पेरेंट्स, सॉरी। इसके लिए आई थिंक उनके उस एरिया के कोई लोग, जो लोग सक्सेसफुल हैं उनके कम्युनिटी से ही, उनके साथ हम लोग उन बच्चों को, उनके पेरेंट्स को इंटरेक्ट करवा सकते हैं, सो दैट दे रिकग्नाइज द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ एजुकेशन in their lives.
Yes, this is the part of the motivational uh, campaigns. So motivational campaigns, supposing one leader can be invited to schools, the local
Hmm.
people who are successful, one inspector from the village,
Hmm.
maybe on the,
Hmm.
like that. So it is one part. This is one part. Yes, it's correct. You are right.
ओके सर। एंड सर जैसे बच्चे हैं ना, तो उनको हम लोग जो एक्चुअल लैब्स होती है, जैसे
Hmm.
अगर वी हैव टू मेक देम इन मोर इंटरेस्टेड इन साइंस एंड लर्निंग्स, वी कैन, हम
Hmm.
लोग उनको किसी लैब विजिट या जो इंडस्ट्री विजिट्स होता है, ये सब स्कूल्स में स्कूल के टाइम से ही कराना, कल्चरल
ऑलरेडी
टूर्स,
ये करिकुलम
एजुकेशनल
वगैरह में
टूर।
है। देखिए ये सब लिखा हुआ है, लेकिन ये
बट
फॉलो नहीं किया जाता।
हाँ,
फॉलो कैसे किया जाएगा?
फॉलो नहीं किया जाता है।
फॉलो नहीं किया जाता है क्योंकि वहां पर देखो, वहां पर जो है वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग है, बहुत सा चीज वहां पे लिखा हुआ है ऑलरेडी। लिखने के लिए सब कुछ है, सब्जेक्ट में सब कुछ लिखा हुआ है, लेकिन ये स्थिति क्यों खराब है? स्थिति इसलिए खराब है कि जो टीचर, जैसे वहां पे टीचर जो परमानेंट टीचर हो गया, तो वो लोग, टीचर सोचता है कि ये तो
यस
गवर्नमेंट का
सर।
जॉब है, वो बैठा रहता है, टीचर कुछ करता नहीं है, बिकॉज नो बडी कैन डू एनीथिंग, इट्स अ सिक्योर जॉब, you know so there
हाँ
are problems from all quarters. You cannot separate that teacher. कोई कोई टीचर अच्छा भी है, ऐसा नहीं है कि सभी टीचर इस तरह से हैं। तो लेकिन मेजोरिटी ऑफ
यस सर।
द फीलिंग इज स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय, दे डोंट डू एनीथिंग, दे सिंपली सिट देयर, सिंपली you know finish the school, nobody is going to see
They
that.
simply shrug it off.
या सो दे आर गोइंग, 10 बजे स्कूल लगता है तो 11 बजे पहुंचता है, 3 बजे छोड़ देता है सब लोग। तो वो लोग स्कूल में आता है, हल्ला गुल्ला कुछ कुछ, एक आध क्लास हुआ, उसके बाद जाओ घर जाओ। तो एटलीस्ट सम, दिस इज द सिचुएशन आई एम टेलिंग यू इन विलेजेस, इन रिमोट विलेजेस। देखो आसपास जो
Yes,
स्कूल
sir.
है बड़े सिटीज में, तो वहां तो कुछ होता भी है, लेकिन विलेज में चले जाओ आप, तो सिचुएशन ठीक नहीं है। सिचुएशन ठीक नहीं,
सर
इवन इन
तो
हाई
ये
स्कूल।
मॉनिटरिंग अगेन वी कैन यूज, सर तो ये जो सिचुएशन है इसमें हम लोग
Yeah, in
मॉनिटरिंग के लिए
monitoring
अगेन
also you can
टेक्नोलॉजी यूज
do.
कर सकते हैं?
Yes, yes, you can use the technology. You can use CCTV cameras. Lot of things can be done. It can be done. Yes. Your next question, if you want to add, Manisha
नथिंग
ji.
सर, वी वर जस्ट, हाँ हाँ
मनी
प्लीज मैम, अपना कुछ पॉइंट इफ शी वांट्स टू कीप आंसर सो दैट वी कंटिन्यू आवर कॉन्वर्सेशन एंड एनी एस्पेक्ट मैम जो आप डिस्कस करना चाहोगे अगेन अबाउट द गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स, इसको कैसे हम लोग, हाँ हाँ समराइज एंड so anything, I mean, where we were continuing, what should be the concluding remarks on inclusion and application of technology in bridging the
Hmm.
gap in quality of government schools?
Yeah. So concluding remarks you are asking, it can be very long, but in nutshell, I am telling you two, three
Yes, sir.
things that we as a with Briksha, as a provider, service provider can do. First thing what we do is we can make an app, okay, and then this app will be targeting a particular place, let's say 2 3 villages, okay, or a panchayat in one state, right? And this later on we can go for patenting this app, right, in the name of Vidvriksha, and then we can go to the concerned government and showcase them that what this app can do. So what this app can do is it will train a person, 2 persons maybe, on the basis of their education in the village, in the village area, and he will train other people, right? And a group of those people will go door to door for, let's say, 2 months, 3 months, and try to talk nicely with the kids and the parents of the kids, and try to tell them why and the education is important for their child and for them also, if possible. Then already we are into vocational training and skill development, right? So at the same time, we can even skill those parents also for the betterment of their job prospects and livelihood prospects, as well as we can improve upon the mindset of the people to send their wards and children to the school. This is the first thing that we can do. Another one thing that we can easily do, or our kind of organization can do for the betterment of the government school, is we can think of connecting the school with the help of local as well as central government to employ or to apply this what do you call it, this technology, IoT and blockchain, right? You can use this to easily connect the schools, okay, the bigger school first, like CM series schools and PM series, whatever schools are there. PM nowadays, Navodaya Vidyalaya has now name has changed, PM series school, something like that. Similarly in Jharkhand, I have
Yes, sir.
seen our honorable chief minister, you know, he used to in our batch when we are graduating. So he has also done a good thing to, give more, construct infrastructure and um, uh, better the infrastructure of some of the schools in the vicinity. That is all. It is called um, uh, CM school. I don't know क्या उसका नाम है, मनीषा? सीएम, सम
समथिंग
सीएम
लाइक
करके है
दैट।
स्कूल, है ना? तो उस तरह का स्कूल बना रहे हैं, तो उसमें से हम लोग स्टार्टिंग कर सकते हैं कि भाई इसको IoT से जोड़ो, और उससे लोगों का क्या होगा, उससे उससे क्या होगा, फिर हम लोग जो है छोटे गांवों में, छोटे जगह में हम लोग फैला सकते हैं उसका उसका जो
Yeah, they have more like
एडवांटेज।
a community hub. Schools have now become more like a community hub from where, technology can
Yeah, what I am
propagate.
saying is pilot project you can do with
Pilot
a
project.
bigger school. Yeah, pilot project, and then you go to the next level,
Hmm.
to the level of the panchayat level, and go to the to remote villages, the villages which are far away, in small villages, in let's say hilly areas or jungles, you know then slowly you can go. So these two things that our type of organization can do it, right, along with what we are already have planned and are doing, right. So along with the skill development, vocational training, you can also and coaching, of course, coaching also you can go for very little profit for government schools. We have the commitment, we have the vision to, for the government school and all, we will charge very less, right. So of course, another one major point we had already discussed is, we can make the officers from that community, from that particular area, to join us. That will boost the campaign. So these two things we can do it. If Manisha wants to add something, Manisha ji,
Yeah,
boliye.
and in terms of like lab setups and other things, because many of, as we said, the teachers needs to be empowered. Many of the people may not be skilled up, so we have the required technology
Correct. This
mentors
is
and
another
domain
module.
experts who can help out.
हाँ, तो ये जो है, ये दूसरा मॉड्यूल होगा। एक तो हो
Hmm.
गया कि पेरेंट्स को कैसे हम लोग मोटिवेट करें, स्टूडेंट्स को कैसे लेके आए स्कूल के अंदर,
Hmm.
इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को कैसे हम लोग एक ब्रिज बन जाए, मतलब गवर्नमेंट और इसके बीच में।
Hmm.
ऑफ कोर्स गवर्नमेंट फुल्ली, अगर गवर्नमेंट पे छोड़ा जाए, तो हम लोग तो डिस्कस कर चुके हैं कि गवर्नमेंट अगर अगर फुली इसमें डेडिकेटेड रहता,
Hmm.
तो काफी चीज हो रहा है, बदलाव हो रहे हैं, लेकिन वो
Hmm.
प्रॉपरली इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, ठीक है ना।
Right,
तो
right.
हम लोग को एक तरफ ब्रिज की तरह से काम करना होगा, जिससे कि स्लोली इंप्रूवमेंट होगा। वी कैनॉट एक्सपेक्ट ऑल ऑफ अ सडन एवरीथिंग विल
Changes
इंप्रूव, नो।
overnight cannot happen, but it is a slow, gradual process for the
या,
betterment of
so to
everybody.
start off you can do these things, to start off you can do these things। एंड जैसे मनीषा जी बोल रही हैं कि यू कैन फॉर ट्रेनिंग ऑफ द teachers and all, that can be the another module. This will be
That
another
will be
module,
so.
right? Yeah. So
Okay. I think,
Ashwini.
Ashwini, you would like to sum up?
Yeah, Ashwini, you sum up.
Ma'am, basically, what I had the privilege of learning from you too in this session, what I can summarize it as, the government is doing. It's not that it is not doing, but it has much more task in its kitty to cater to. But we can help the cause by doing our 100%,
Right.
and we shall keep trying as an organization to do whatever we can in our capacity as much as possible in 100% way,
Yeah, what we
wherever
can
we
give
can
to the
chip in.
society. Yeah. Wherever
Yeah.
we can help the schools,
Yes.
to
Yes,
upgrade
ma'am.
them. Yeah. Ashutosh,
Okay.
you want to add?
And
नहीं, सही बोल रहे हैं, इट्स फाइन।
Okay.
okay, ma'am. So I
Okay.
think we shall meet the next time and we shall continue our conversation.
Sure. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for your
Thank you,
valuable
sir.
time.
Thank you, ma'am,
Thank you.
for giving your time.
Thank
Thank you.
you, thank you, Ashwini।
Thank you.
Thank you.